Hello guys, welcome to another lab. In this lab, we are going to discuss about error handling. We will look into that how do we handle error in Ansible. So let's look into that. So in Ansible, we actually handle error in two ways. The first way is ignore errors. With this method, what will happen that or when error is happen, then we will ignore it. We will look into the examples how do we do that. So it is a default behavior of Ansible. Whenever a program is getting executed, what will happen that it will stop at that moment. Suppose if you have given three tasks and on the first task it executed and in the second task the error came, then it will stop there. It will not execute the third one. So to ignore such behavior, we will use a method to handle that error within Ansible is called ignore error. We will look into the lab how to do that. The another method we will look into that is the block and rescue. It is equivalent to try and catch block. So we will put the thing which we wanted to provide the error handling capability in a block of code, so that we will achieve through block and rescue. It is same like try, catch and final block in the programming language, but here in the Ansible we are going to use the block, rescue and always. So let's jump into the hands-on lab. Let's look into that. What are the labs given there? So we are going to perform two labs. First for ignore error, another for block rescue. So what are the exercises given? So it has given two exercises. We will create this exercise first and then we will jump into the another exercise. So let's jump into the terminal. So first thing it is telling that we need to create a file called ignore error underscore demo dot yaml, and let's jump into and copy paste. You can also do the same thing if you are following me. There is in resource section it is given that you go there and copy it. So you copy this and go to the terminal and paste it. So here again the localhost, you must be aware now that why we are using localhost, but again I will iterate it because we are running this into a this machine controller machine where Ansible is installed, and that is called localhost. After that we are creating a task. In this task we are performing the first method. Here we have given the name and we are performing the ignore error. So what is happening over here? We are trying to fetching out an URL which is not existing, and we are telling that you should execute. And there is another task which actually executing after the error. Normal behavior, what will happen that if this error will come, then it will stop executing it there only. The second task will not be executed. But here we are telling that you should execute even though error is occurred. So let's run it and then you will see the behavior. Save it, yes, and come here. How to run it? Ansible playbook -i inventory, and now run it. It is gathering fact. Yes. See here, it failed, but still it executed the second task. In a normal behavior, I want to demonstrate that if it is a normal behavior, then what will happen? Let's look into that. So if you come here and we will try to mark it hash and save it, Control X, yes. We are commenting like this, and now try to run it again. So it got error and it stopped there. If you look into that, here it has executed the second task, but here it hasn't. Why? Because we commented out. So remove that comment. Yes. Now run it again. Perfect. So this is what I wanted to demonstrate to you. Let's jump into another lab. We will look into that what actually it is. So another method to handle the error. So go there. So first what it is telling that in that exercise we need to create block rescue error handling demo .yaml file. Okay. So what we have to do, come here, nano, and then block rescue always demo.yaml. Now here we jump there and copy paste it so that we will save some time. We will come here, copy paste it. So okay, again, so here what we are doing, we are creating a task, and we are defining the block and the rescue block and the always block. So that means what will happen, it should run and it will throw an error, and what will happen that it will execute normally, and this rescue block will caught the error, and this message will never ever print this one because the error will happen. Okay, and after that what will happen that this always block, even though error is there, but this always block always gets executed. How do we do in the normal programming language? Whatever which is which is residing into the final block, that always gets executed. For example, if you are making a connection and when the error happens, then you want to close that connection, so we generally put into this block. So we can use the same kind of a functionality with Ansible with the help of this block rescue and always. So let's try to run it. So come here. So how do we run it? Ansible playbook, MSI inventory, and run it. So it is running. See here, this failure happened, but still it got executed from the final block. So this is what I wanted to demonstrate you in in this lab. Thank you guys. Thanks for your time. Bye bye.